Pas de soleil, pas de soleil, pas de soleil. Da-da-da.
Hey, it's your girl Claire Moy, and welcome to my channel. Today, we are doing a 2-in-1, okay? Because I've been looking rough, and I need to get it together. So I was like, let me do this, okay? So first things first, let's do our hair. And yes, I am still struggling with my edges, and it's my fault. I can't even blame nobody but me and my mama, actually, because my mama does have like thin hair like I do. My sister and my brother, R.I.P. to my brother, they got their hair from my daddy. I got my mama hair, which is thin, okay? But the edges, the lack of edges, that's my fault. Kind of, sort of. Maybe it's even society's fault. F that. My lack of edges is society's fault. It's the milieu. It's my environment's fault. Because when I was younger, I didn't have nobody do natural hair. All right, now the natural hair movement has taken over, and it's normal to have natural hair. Don't nobody make fun of you with natural hair, but back in my day, I'm 33, y'all. I'm a young millennium. Back in my day, I can't go to school with natural hair. Who cares what's happening underneath my weave? Okay, who cares that I'm pulling my edges into oblivion in order for my weave to look nice? Who cares that I'm gluing hair onto my hair? Pulling it out when I want new hair? Who cares that I'm braiding my hair so tight, or your stylist is braiding your hair so tight? Who cares as long as your hair looks good? Now we don't do that, right? Now we know that our natural hair is beautiful. It's accepted. It's mainstream. So our young girls growing up, our young beautiful black girls growing up, they got their natural hair. They got their edges. But me and my people from my time, who did our own hair because we didn't have money to go get our hair done, we ain't got no edges. We struggling. And even today, oh, by the way, guys, so I was going to use this video to, like, you know, tell you what makeup I'm wearing and blah, blah, blah. But I had an aha moment today, and I wanted to talk about that. I will leave all the products in the description box. But if I don't, feel free to ask me what I am using, and I will be more than happy to let you know. And every time my phone goes off, I promise you, I ain't got no friends. So I don't know why a random person that I know in my life texts me every time I do a voiceover. Because I promise you, my phone did not go off all day. Other than, you know, Instagram DMs and stuff. It did not go off all day long. Because I ain't got no friends. And I'm not even mad. Because right now, where I am in my life, I can't have friends. And this is no shade to people who think I'm their friend, but I don't know why, because we don't talk. You know what I'm saying? Like, I can't call you to have my back. You know what I'm saying? And when I did call to have my back, which I never asked nobody for nothing, you couldn't come through. But I want to tell you why I ain't got no friends, and why I'm so quick to cut a mother effer off. I will cut you off if you look at me wrong. Okay? I will cut you off if I don't like the way you breathe. People make me uncomfortable. Because for so long, I have made other people comfortable while they didn't give a shit if I was uncomfortable. And I retreated into a shell, because I wasn't always in this shell. I used to actually be quite outgoing. Kind of, sort of. Like, I was outgoing on the outside, but on the inside, I was freaking out. You know, like a duck, right? On the surface, a duck looks calm and serene and beautiful. But underneath that water, that duck's feet are going crazy. Does a duck have feet? I don't know what they're called, but they're going crazy to make sure this duck stays above water. That was me, right? And I lived my life in survival mode. Since I've been 18 years old, I've been on my own. And not on my own with tools to be in this world. I didn't have no tools. I had to figure it out all by myself. But I'm proud at the same time because guess what? I ain't sell no ass. Okay? I didn't do no drugs except a little bit of weed. A little bit of weed. Who ain't smoke a little bit of weed? You know what I'm saying? I ain't sell no ass. I ain't do no weed. I ain't get myself in no type of trouble. I ain't go to jail. I didn't do nothing that I couldn't stand by today and be proud of. No shade to the sex workers. You know, none of that. But me personally, as an 18-year-old young girl, I made some really wise decisions. But they all came from a place of survival, right? Because I knew that if I don't do this, if I don't stay mature, I could be homeless. There was nobody I could fall on to ask for anything. That's a scary place to be as a young black girl in America. It's a scary place to be. But that's not what this video is about, okay? This video is about why I ain't got no friends. And I'm cool with it. I'm cool with it. And I don't have any friends because I don't know how, right? I always feel like whenever I have a friend, I'm really, really kind to them. You know, I feel like I'm being kind to you as a way to show you how to treat me, right? But after a while, I always feel like my friends either just stop liking me or they start talking to me. They start talking to me crazy. And, you know, I don't like that. And I'm a hothead. And the hothead comes from my family, right? I have cousins, I have aunts, I have uncles that I don't speak to. We don't communicate. And I think I'm the only one in my entire family that doesn't communicate with anyone. However, update, my sister and I are in communication now, but my trust level is out the door. I'm not even comfortable no more. It's out the door. There's no trust. It's out the door. So if I wasn't able to build a connection with my blood, with the people closest to me, I'm unable to build a connection with people who are not close to me, people who are not my blood, right? Because I can cut you off really, really quick. So, for example, I'm not even cool with my aunt. I'm not even cool with my sister, right? We're cool now, but if I'm not even talking to my sister, what makes you think I'm going to talk to you? What makes you think that if you do something to me, that I'm going to talk to you, that I'm going to forgive you? No, because I don't have any connections to anyone. You know what I'm saying? And I'm talking about friend-wise, because in a relationship, I had the problem of not leaving when I'm supposed to because I'm alone, right? So when you find that love, you stay longer than you're supposed to, right? And I've also been hurt by friends as well. So my aha moment is that I ain't got no friends because I don't have connections with anyone. Like real, genuine connections, right? And I can take responsibility when I need to, right? Because I feel like I put my neck out too much and I put my nose where it wasn't supposed to be. See, I have always been my mother's protector, right? Don't fuck with my mom because I will beat your ass. I don't care who talking. I don't care who you are. Don't mess with my mama. So when my mom and her sisters who have no connection at all, it's just hate, jealousy, I don't even know what side it's coming from. It's just absolutely terrible. So when they would get into it, I would get into it. Because my mom isn't the confrontational type, right? She's the type of person who's like, God will handle it. And then I'm like, well, he sent me to handle it. So here I am, who messing with my mama? So, my mom says it's not my fault, but I feel like when my mom and her sisters were going through whatever they were going through, I needed to mind my business, right? I didn't do that. I inserted myself. However, they were talking bad about me. So I also stood up for myself. But I believe that the relationships that I have formed in my life are relationships that I have with my family, right? They say that you get your family because your family teaches you things. They teach you, how to have a friend. They teach you how to be there for someone. They teach you how to love, right? Because you love your family, you're there for your family, your sisters and your brothers and your cousins. They're your first friends. I didn't have that. And I'm also the youngest. And this is not a whoa, 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 me. It's not at all, because I've made friends in the past, and the smallest thing I will just be like, all right, this ain't gonna work. And another thing that I have a problem with too is that I want friends of substance, right? Because a lot of the times the friends that I've made in the past always take from me. Always take from me. I do everything they ask me to do. Whether that's giving them money, giving them rides, a place to stay, anything. Do your makeup, do your hair, anything. But when I need something, you hear that silence? Crickets. But it's not all bad. It's not all bad not having friends or family. And I don't have friends by choice. I might have associates, I'm not even sure anymore, but it's by choice. Because I want friends of substance. And I don't want a lot. I want maybe like one or two. And I don't want a friend that calls me all day, every day, that wants to talk on the phone for hours. I want a friend like, if I don't speak to you for 2 weeks, we still good, because life happens, right? Like I feel like I have too much going on in my life to have to constantly check in with a friend and have to deal with other people's emotions. It's tiring. Oh my goodness, it is so tiring. I am not your man or your woman. Damn. And I also don't necessarily want single friends, right? Because I ain't got nothing to talk to you about. You know what I'm saying? Like, I ain't got nothing to talk to you about. You kind of make me want to feel like I want to cheat. Like I want to go out and be a thotty thot thot. I'm just kidding. But we got a lot of common. I'm in a committed relationship. I would prefer someone who's also in a committed relationship. In a healthy relationship. I don't want somebody who's with someone who got a lot of drama, who's cheating or beating them. I'm 33 years old. And I just want people in my life that are of substance. Because I spend a lot of time alone, and I've reflected, and I know where I've messed up, right? And I know that I've made irrational decisions based on emotions, because I was raised by someone who would get very upset when I say the following. And I don't mean to make you mad, Mom. Please don't watch my videos. But in my opinion, and opinion is like an asshole. Everybody has one, right? But in my opinion, my mom makes emotional decisions, and when something happens, she gets very emotional, and she becomes stressed, and I'm like that, right? I become very emotional. I get stressed, and then for me, I shut down. Like, I just want to be left alone. I don't want to be bothered. And it has evolved into what it is right now, a loner. But like I said, it's not all bad, When you are alone, work on yourself. Go to the gym. Eat healthy. Make amazing YouTube videos. Talk to your subscribers. Talk to your supporters. Focus on yourself. The great thing is that even though I don't have any friends, I have an amazing life partner? Who's my friend? But you still need friends outside of your relationship, right? I have a therapist. Boom. But no, seriously. When I decide to make friends again, which I will, right? Eventually. But also it's hard to make friends as an adult because we're set in our ways. We have accomplished things. We have children. People always like to represent their representative. You know, people don't come with their intent. You know, you never know, somebody wants to be your friend, or if they want to have sex with you, or if they want your money, or if they need a place to stay. That's why I'm saying I want friends with substance. And if I can't have that, then I'm cool with getting to know myself, because that's something I'm still working on, right? I'm still working on loving myself. I'm still working on enjoying my own company. By the way, my camera went blurry again. It's annoying because this is actually a new camera that I really don't know how to use, but we're gonna get it together. Oh, by the way, if you're wondering who did my nails, I did, using polygel. I sure did. So I'm gonna stop ranting, talking my shit, and I'm gonna let you guys enjoy the rest of the video, okay? And I will see you all next time. Let me know what you think about this look. Let me know if you like it. Look at my nails. Oh, it's so good. Let me know if you like it. Subscribe. Turn on your post notifications. And chit chat with me. Let me know how you're doing. All right. Love you. I'll see you all next time.
Oh.